I got notes, Miriam. July 1998, we arrived, our first time stepping on the soil of Minnesota. It was a great moment. It didn't take long for us to fall in love with this Corps, though. I remember the first time I saw this chapel, this sanctuary. I'll never forget that feeling. What wonderful people. And of course, John and Joyce, who made it the transition so easy for so many of us. John and I spent a lot of time visiting the homes of soldiers, and I remember a particular visit to the home of Wally and Alice Oberg. Remember that day, Wally? Yeah. We had a nice visit, something tasty to eat, some coffee. It was time to leave, and I prayed for that lovely family. I prayed that the Lord would bless Wally and his beautiful wife, Helen. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. So I felt like, that went pretty well. So we got out to the car. John said very seriously, very unceremoniously, her name is Alice. That was only the beginning. I was trying my best to learn soldiers' names. I'm a little bit challenged that way anyway, but I thought I was doing pretty good, except there were two ladies that I just couldn't get straight, and that was Marion and Brenda. I would see one of them coming up the aisle, and I said, that's Brenda. That's Brenda. I got it this time. So she'd get up there, and I'd say, hi, Brenda, how you doing? And I'm not Brenda. I'm Marion. I just couldn't believe it. It took me so long until I realized they were switching their names. And then Dale informed me that every Corps officer before me had carried his instrument. You thought that I would be doing that too. Now, I had to learn my way around St. Paul. I'm directionally challenged, as you know. Had to learn my way around St. Paul, and it was pretty easy to get to the Corps. That I could handle. We were only a little ways away. But John, Dillman Lewis, and myself, we took up the challenge, perfecting the U-turn that I still use today. Now, there would be other challenges that I don't have the time to go into, like the white bus. I hear a groan. The white bus. We were so excited the day we bought the white bus until it started breaking down on every trip that we took. We broke down all over, even bringing teens back from youth councils in Duluth. We thought we had it made until halfway home. There it went again. The white bus was a challenge. We had huge day camps during those years under the leadership of Lanka, Camille, Becky, and of course John, bus driver and all-around fix-it guy. Now, the ADC expansion took what seemed like forever to get it, and I really believe if it hadn't been for John, we wouldn't have gotten it done. Countless meetings, resubmitting drawings, letters, some of which I knew about. But it was God's will, and John believed that it was God's will for that expansion to happen, and we weren't going to be sidetracked. There were so many other things in those 6 years I could comment about. I'm reminded of a passage of Scripture in Exodus chapter 17. The Israelites are fighting the Amalekites, and Moses is situated on a hill. And every time he raises his hands, the Israelites are winning. When his hands get tired, his arms get tired, and he begins to drop them. And when he drops them, the enemy is winning. They had an idea. We'll call 2 people, Aaron and Hur, to come and hold up our arms. And they did that. Moses' arms were stabilized, and they gained the victory. For 6 years, you and Joyce were our Aaron and our Hur. John, I love you, you know that. And I pray that you have a wonderful, not retirement, whatever the right word is, but God bless you. And see, Marion, I kept it short.